Hey, good day everybody. This is Sam from Sam and the Southern Gardener. Hey guys, today is a very special day for me. I'm going to be planting my Meyer lemon tree, but let me tell you how I came to get this Meyer lemon tree. Many of you saw some of my videos last year when we were operating under Sam the Community Gardener. We had a Satsuma Orange tree. We bought it over in South Carolina. It's done a great job here. Last year it gave me some tremendous oranges, and I was really surprised because we are in the agricultural plant zone 8A. Now South Carolina is in that same planting zone. So I bought my citrus, I planted it. I had it indoors for about 6 months in a pot, put it outside in the ground. Last year it blossomed, gave me a lot of nice blossoms, and of those very nice blossoms that it gave me, only about 8 or 10 of them developed into oranges. I was so excited. It was the first time. I just did not think that we could grow oranges this far north. We're not really far north, but we're norther than Florida. South Florida is probably eight hours south of me, where oranges grow daily. So they gave me oranges for the first time. I got about 8 or 10 oranges, and to my surprise, they were very sweet. They did not, I thought they were going to be some little small tiny things that you could not eat, but they were as beautiful, as sweet, and as robust as the ones that we buy in the store. As a matter of fact, I buy usually a bag of Satsumas probably every Saturday or every other Saturday, and mine that grew on the tree were more beautiful than those, and I was like really excited. So let me tell you what happened and why we're going to plant a Meyer's lemon tree. Well, the Satsuma Orange tree is a cold hardy tree. It's cold hardy down to about the mid-20s. It can survive, it'll bounce back following year and produce, but it's not cold hardy when the temperatures drop down to the teens unless you take some precautions. You know, the person, or the guy that I bought the Satsuma from, he says, listen, he said, if you hear that the temperatures are going to drop lower than the 20s, he said, there are some precautions that you can take. He said, you're going to want to cover that tree. And he says, one of the things that I do, he says, I string some of the old-fashioned Christmas lights on it, and it produces enough heat under the covering to keep it at a temperature where the freezing cold won't really devastate it. Well, I didn't, you know, I heard him and I believed what he said, but I just didn't do that. Basically, all I did was I put a tarp over the tree, and the temperatures dropped down to 17. They were like 17, 18, and 19 degrees, all far below the temperature where these cold hardy fruit could survive. So after the cold snap, I went out and I took the tarp off of the tree, and I did not put Christmas lights or a heater out there or anything. When I took the covering off the tree, all of the leaves looked like they had just never been watered. They were brown and crunchy and pretty much falling off of the tree. If I touched the tree, they fell off. And someone said, well, hey, look, get you a knife and scratch the surface of the tree, the bark. And he said, if you see any of the cadmium layer that's still green, then the tree should be fine. Well, listen, I scratched and scratched and scratched all over that tree, and I never ever saw anything green. Everything was brown. Everything looked like it was just completely dead. So now the tree, you know, these trees are grafted. They are grafted onto either a very hardy citrus plant, and the Satsuma is grafted to the top of it. And right now, it's May right now. I was told don't dig the tree up until sometime in May. He says nothing happens if you don't get any growth above the graft line, then there's a strong possibility that the tree is absolutely dead. So the only growth that I'm seeing right now, I'm seeing some very thorny growth right below the graft line of the tree that it was grafted to. So that is an indication that this tree, if I wanted to graft another type of citrus on it, I could do that, but I'm not that experienced at doing that, so I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dig that tree up and I'm going to replace it with a Meyer lemon tree. And if you've never really had a Meyer lemon, it is a cross between a lemon and a sweet orange, and it has a sweet and sour taste, and many chefs use it because it really has a great taste. It'll probably make some of the best lemonade, but it is a cross. So it is also a cold hardy plant. It should be able to be maintained below, around the mid 20 degrees and around that area with no problem. However, now this cold snap that we got, that was like once. I haven't seen that kind of snap in probably 12, 13, 14 years. But it happened just at right after the first time my Satsuma gave me oranges. So we're going to dig that Satsuma orange tree up today. I'm going to take you guys out and let you look at the Satsuma and see what kind of shape and what kind of condition it's in. And then we're going to dig it up and we're going to repot it. We're going to plant, not replant, we're going to plant a Meyer lemon tree, and I'm going to take you with me as we go on that journey. So stay with me, guys. I am Sam from Sam and the Southern Gardener, and I'll be back with you soon. Hey guys, I'm back, and I wanted to bring you out and let you take a look at the Satsuma orange tree and the condition that it's in now. And I'll show you a couple of things just so you'll know that my Satsuma is done. I will get another one, but in the meantime, as I said earlier, I'm going to replace it with a Meyer's lemon tree. So stay with me, and as I show you what happened to the Satsuma orange. Okay guys, so we're back, and I want you to look. What you're looking at right now is the Satsuma orange tree. I'm going to get close up on it so that you can see just how dry and fragile it is at this point. Let's go a little bit closer to it and let you kind of see. Okay guys, this is the end of it here. It is absolutely dry and brittle, and the cold temperatures. Look at this, guys. Just look at that. You see that? There's nothing green inside of there. It's just like breaking off twigs, dried twigs. And this happened just almost overnight, back in December when we had the absolute freezing weather. I do want to show you something. These trees, like I told you earlier, these trees are grafted. Typically, any fruit tree that you're buying these days from a nursery or from somebody, it's going to be a grafted tree if you expect it to produce fruit as this one did. But I want to show you how you can know that this tree is pretty much done for. And we're going to take a look. I'm going to take you around. Just take a look at the tree. Let me back away from it a little bit. And I want to get down near the bottom of the tree. I want to show you the growth that's forming below the graft line. So let's go down a little slowly here. And you see this greenery that's growing here. This greenery is coming from below the graft line. If you look down, all of it is coming from near the ground, and the graft line is probably 6 inches up the tree, and everything is growing pretty much at the bottom of the tree. All of this, now this is growing, like if you can look at it really, really close, I don't know that you can see these, but this grows, this particular, my orange tree didn't have any thorns, but this growth that's showing up now has thorns on it, and they'll probably develop into some really, really hard thorns that could actually prick you and pretty much hurt you. So we're going to get busy now, and we're going to dig up our Satsuma. Just look at this, guys. Look at this. Just breaking off like twigs. It's absolutely completely dried out. and there's no cadmium layer beneath the surface, so it just breaks off relatively easy, which is a true indication that my Satsuma Orange tree is pretty much a done deal. So I'm going to come back to you guys, and we're going to go ahead and dig it up, and we're going to replace it with our Meyer Orange, Meyer Lemon tree, if you will. So I'll be back to you guys shortly. Just stay with me. Okay guys, so you probably can't see me, and that's fine. I wanted you to pretty much see me doing the unthinkable and digging up my Satsuma Orange tree, but as I said earlier, it's pretty much a done deal. So we're just going to go down and see if we can't get beneath the roots and dig it up. And that's just the bottom line at this point. Is we're going to replace it with our Meyer lemon tree. If you look off to the side over there, you'll see the lemon tree in that little pot there. And this tree is really has some good root system in it, because it's absolutely hard to get up, and we're just going to have to keep going down until we can get beyond the root system and see if we can't get it on up. So just stay with me guys as I try to remove this. Let's come around to this side and see if we can get any headway on. Like I said, it's really down in the ground, and those roots really were going deep to feed the tree, and I just need to try and get beneath those roots. I'm trying, because the only thing left now is below the graft line, and anything that grows below the graft line is not going to produce any fruit at all. So we think it's a good idea to go ahead and remove it. Wow, it really is in there, guys. Has some strong roots. I'm gonna just get underneath the roots here and see if we can't do some damage here and get it out. Look at that, how easily that broke, guys. That's just the twigs of the tree. It's not it really is in the ground, and it would have continued growing, but only beneath the graft line, and no fruit would develop from that. So we're just taking our time and trying to get it up, guys. It is down there for sure. I think we'll go out a little further and see if we can't get underneath those roots. That seemed to be underneath the root. Wow, look at that, guys. I want to show you just how dry this tree was. Look at that, guys. This is, I broke it off, and that's what you see inside of the tree. There's nothing green inside. It's completely dead. So we're just going to remove the rest of it out of this hole here. And like I said, we're going to replace it with our Meyer lemon tree. It's harder, a little harder than I thought it would be to remove it, actually. I mean, it is in there, guys. It is really seated very well to be there for a while. But listen, I'll come back to you guys once we've gotten this up, and you can see how we plant our Meyer lemon tree. So I'll be back. Hey guys, I wanted to come back to you and show you the remains of the Satsuma orange tree that we dug up to replace it with our Meyer lemon tree. This is the tree. Of course, you see I broke it off here, but we got it out, and look at the strong root system that this thing had started to develop. If that winter weather had not destroyed it, I think we would have had a lot of great Satsuma oranges next year. But unfortunately, as you can see, the only place where anything green was growing was below the graft line is here, and everything that's growing on here now is growing below the graft line, so that it wouldn't develop any more oranges. You can see I'm pulling it off, it doesn't, but anyway, this is the last part of it. We finally got it out of the ground, and beside me here, this is our new Meyer lemon tree. And as I said earlier, the Meyer lemon tree is also a very cold hardy plant. But I'm almost certain that if we get the kind of weather that we got back in December, where it was in the 17s, 18s, and 19s, if I don't take some serious precautions, I'll probably lose this one as well. Now that kind of weather is not normal here, is not common. That's the first time I've seen it that cold in probably 10 or 12 years. Our typical winters go down to the low 40s, and that's cold for us. When it starts getting down in the teens, we got serious problems. So as you can see, I lost a very beautiful Satsuma mandarin orange tree, but we're gonna replace it today. And just stay with me, and you can watch me as I'm gonna first, you see I've already dug the hole. I don't know if you can see the hole. Let's lean forward just a little bit. The hole has already been dug there. We've dug a pretty nice size hole, about twice the size of this pot. And we're gonna start, and this particular plant has a tie on it that was supposed to stake it. I may use it, I may not. It's just based on how strong the tree is. And we're going to take those off right now, just so that we can determine whether we'll need to stake it or not. Not sure that we will at this young age. It seems to be pretty sturdy. So we'll just take that off. And of course, guys, the way we remove it from the pot is we turn it to its side. I don't know if you can see this. Let me adjust the camera just a little bit so you can see more of what we're doing on the ground here. Just bear with me one. Okay guys, I'm back. I adjusted the camera a little bit. You can see the tree is about 3 feet tall, and we got it standing. It has a pretty decent root system, and I'm just going to go ahead now and put some of this native dirt, or native soil if you will, back in. Just kind of getting some of this old wild grass out. We don't want to plant that because we already know that grass competes for the nutrients. So we're going to go ahead now and just start to, you don't see me, but just see what I'm doing. Gonna, oh boy, you see that, how I leaned it over? We just kind of want to get it standing, and I guess we will have to stake it up a little bit. So yeah. And as I said earlier, we just want it a little bit higher than the actual hole is. They tend to do better when you do that. I think I will stake it up, as I had talked about the possibility of doing, because it's such a young tree, and we've been having some really heavy winds lately, and I kind of want to give this one a good start, get it off to a good start, and I'm not going to think about fertilizing it just yet. What I do want to do though is this stake that came with it, I do want to go ahead and stake it up a little bit. We'll put this right down beside it, and we'll take one of the little twists that came with it, and we'll lightly twist it, just so if the wind blows, it has a stronger possibility of staying in place. So hey guys, I am Sam from Sam and the Southern Gardener, and I'll be back to tell you a little bit about what we did, just in case you didn't see everything. So this is my Meyer lemon tree that we've replaced a Satsuma orange tree with, and we're gonna water it. We're not gonna water it today. I think I'll wait, because I think we're supposed to get rain tomorrow, and these plants really do love rain. Hey guys, Sam from Sam and the Southern Gardener. You have just witnessed me digging up my Satsuma mandarin orange tree, because it was devastated by extreme cold weather this year, down in the 17s, 18s, and 19s. But you also watched me replace it with a Meyer lemon tree. So we're going to be nurturing this Meyer lemon tree for the, throughout the summer, and I don't expect any fruit from it this year, and maybe not even next year. But in the years to come, we're very hopeful that we will definitely enjoy some Meyer lemons from our lemon tree. So hey guys, I am Sam from Sam and the Southern Gardener, and catch me next time when I'll be bringing you tips and tricks on how to make your garden grow, how to nurture your fruit trees, and how to take care of those beautiful houseplants that you have. So I'll see you next time from Sam and the Southern Gardener. Stay green, everybody.